Caitlin. Well, Caitlin, again, thanks for doing this. And I mean, there's some good news for our federal employees in Maryland who are dealing with a lot of issues right now, just the back and forth of what's going on with lawsuits and just kind of figuring out where to go. And yesterday, Governor Westmore announced this partnership with you all. Tell me a little bit about, how this partnership works and how you're going to be able to support federal workers through the process of finding a new job.
Sure. I will start by saying that Work for America is a nonprofit that helps state and local governments across the country recruit and retain the talent they need to effectively serve communities. So, as the federal government downsizes, cities and states are really going to need to step up to fill those gaps. And this starts by ensuring that they have the right people in the right roles. So, our Civic Match program aims to keep great public servants in public service by connecting outgoing federal workers and campaign staff with jobs at the state and local level. We're working directly with hiring managers across 145 cities and 44 states to connect nearly 5,000 job seekers with high impact roles. So, as our first spotlight state, Maryland is really becoming a national leader in ensuring that mission driven professionals continue serving where they are needed most. And recruitment starts at the top. Governor Moore has really led the way nationally in effectively calling job seekers to serve the state of Maryland.
And I'm sure, there a lot of people who I've spoken to and who are even my friends and stuff, they entered the federal workforce thinking this is going to be my forever job and really have a difficult time grasping their head around leaving this sector and going into another area. What would be your pitch for people that are kind of having this hard time grappling with my life out of the federal government and my role there, to kind of explore these options at the state and local level?
I would say there is nothing more meaningful than working in high impact roles at the state and local level that directly serve your communities. You get to see your impact play out on the streets and sidewalks of your city, of your state, every single day working in these types of jobs. And choosing to work in government isn't about politics, and it isn't about making the government bigger or smaller. It's about making sure that when someone calls 911, there's somebody there to pick up. It's about better service at the DMV, well-maintained roads, access to benefits, and effective and efficient government service delivery is really powered by people. There's nothing more meaningful than getting to contribute to that work and see it play out in your community on a daily basis.
And how do you actually, go through with the actual recruiting process, and what is your role to kind of guide people to these jobs?
Of course. So, Civic Match is a talent matching platform. We are working directly with hiring managers to connect them with the job seekers who are using Civic Match today. So, the way that it works is as a job seeker, you go in and apply and make a profile on the Civic Match platform. And then we help surface your resume to hiring managers who are hiring for jobs that are relevant to your skill set. So, the way that it works in Maryland, for example, we have nearly 2,000 candidates who have expressed an interest in the state of Maryland. Over half of those are civil servants, nearly half of them have more than 10 years of experience. And so we will work directly with the state to match specific candidates in our platform who are a fit for key openings. And hiring managers at the state of Maryland will be able to use our platform to directly reach out to those candidates and invite them to interview and apply for those jobs. As of today, we have about 40 roles posted for the state of Maryland specifically, and roles range from health, labor, housing and community development, the environment, commerce. And they're asking for a range of experience levels and skill sets. So we strongly encourage folks to go to civicmatch.org and look through the roles that we have posted publicly. We're adding more every single day. So if you don't see something that's a fit today, definitely fill out a profile. We will be in touch as roles come up that make sense for your skills.
And Caitlin, is there a possibility too, if I am one of these impacted workers and all of a sudden I see a possibility out of state, right? Not necessarily in Maryland, is that a possibility too that I could move to Colorado, move to Washington State just because of, I'm joining this kind of network and I'm kind of, being strategic about what it is that I'm looking for?
Absolutely. Civic Match is recruiting for roles across the country. As I said, we're now in 44 states, and over half of the candidates on our platform live outside of the DMV area. So we're talking to hiring managers all over the country about a range of roles, and we absolutely encourage folks who are open to new geographies to take a look at the hundreds of jobs that we have listed on the platform.
As the, executive director of this nonprofit, how does it feel to be helping out during this time of, a lot of confusion, a lot of questions, and a lot of uprooting for some of our federal workers, and being able to kind of guide people through this tough time?
It's really uplifting to be working on something so proactive and kind of directly responsive to this moment. We know folks who have lost their jobs are experiencing a lot of confusion, and we are really proud that we get to step up and help them figure out what's next. And it is our mission and mandate to make sure that those incredibly talented public servants continue to serve at the state and local level. We need them as a country and in our communities, and we're really happy to have the chance to help them find out what's next.
And then Caitlin, just logistics, is there like a cutoff date, or how long will this partnership work together with the state of Maryland? Or is there like a cap number or anything like that?
There is no cap. There are nearly 5,000 vacancies across the state of Maryland today. There are 500,000 vacancies in state and local governments across the country. So we're going to continue to help folks find their next role for as long as those vacancies remain. There is no cutoff, and we encourage folks to come visit the platform whenever is right for them.
And anything else you'd like to add that people should know who are, honestly, so just as a background, one our most searched questions are regarding, either services available for people finding that have been, laid off, or also just, resources in general. Anything else that they should know as they're kind of navigating this situation?
We encourage folks to check out civicmatch.org. In addition to the candidate application, we do have resources shared on the website. In particular, we've done a lot of helping candidates think through how to translate federal experience to the state and local level. There's a lot of things that are shared across state and local and federal government, but there's also a lot of different acronyms and ways of saying things. And so we do have resources to help candidates think about the relevant roles at the state and local level that make sense for their skill set and experience having worked for the federal government.
Perfect.